Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I am Amanda Lavelle, and I work with Sanford Harmony in the marketing department. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the summer SEL planning tools. And I just wanted to kind of go an overview of what we'll be covering today. Earlier this summer, we sent out our SEL Newsletter, which has a variety of resources available to you. We will also be discussing our new Harmony Kits release, our brand new online professional learning library, as well as our Sanford SEL app. So those are the topics that we'll be covering today in today's webinar. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into the SEL Newsletter. So when you're implementing Sanford Harmony, here's some of the kind of overview of our products that we're offering this summer. We have expanded rapidly within the last 2.5 years since we started. In this newsletter we sent out at the beginning of summer, you can see that we're now impacting over 500,000 students. So we definitely are very proud of our accomplishments. And we also have built out a regional structure to support that. So you will see in the left corner there, we have our regional map. So every part of the United States is now overseen by a senior regional ambassador. So wherever you're located throughout the country, those are your direct people that you can reach out to. And then we also have kind of what's new, what's happening. Our Sanford SEL app, you may have seen some, we launched that back in February, so I'll be going over that again today. We have developed a CASEL alignment guide, which is available on our website. So if you're looking to see how Sanford Harmony aligns with CASEL, it's a very good document that kind of shows an overview of the 5 different competencies. And then we have also had a white paper on some of the additional research back behind Sanford Harmony. This is also available under the research section of our website. And then again, in here, we're going to be diving deeper into the online professional learning library. But if you are a current user for Sanford Harmony, I encourage you guys to register, because if you're one of the first 200 registrants, not only do you receive a $500, or sorry, not a $5 Starbucks gift card, but there's valuable Sanford Harmony resources and SEL to aid your implementation. And then we have the digital kits. We also have Sanford Harmony now available in Spanish, and then our on-demand SEL modules. So this is kind of an overview of all the tools that you can see that will help you this summer. So we've recently launched our new branded Sanford Harmony kits. These have all the same great SEL content in them. You'll see it, they're just kind of polished as far as brand new colors and look and feel. But this is the 5 different kits that we have available for pre-K through 6th grade. And then what's new about them? So we have a brand new design. It's the exact same content. We have updated our lessons and activities booklets to have page numbers, and we have organized all of the activity sheets in an appendix in the back of the book. Also, we have new QC cards. They're the same content, just a new style, so they're the same size as cards, a deck of cards. And then our games are a little bit more improved as far as have some more instructions behind them and kind of look more fun for kids to play. So continuing on, we will go into our online professional learning library, which houses our brand new kits. So if you have an old kit, we will not be replacing with a new kit if you are a current user. But we have all of the resources available online for you to access. So we wanted to make sure, as Sanford Harmony is a free product, we wanted to give you guys the accessibility to access those as well. So our brand new online professional learning library houses our online training if you're going to get started with Sanford Harmony. You can do it either in an individual setting, so individual one-to-one for your staff, or you can do it within a group setting. So that is within, like, if you are an administrator, you want to oversee your classroom or oversee your school, you can do that and have all of your staff in the same room. And then the digital kits I will be going over as well. We also have a training resource library. We have webinars and then on-demand video teaching modules and our app. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into that now so you guys can kind of see what our brand new online professional learning library looks like. Let me just fix it out here. Let me show you our screen. Okay, so this is our online professional learning library. The first thing we have on here is our online training. So again, like I was saying, within the online training, I will show you that there is individual training and group training. These are the two different options that we are offering right now. The individual training allows teachers or staff to get started one-on-one. So within that, they can view video module content, which I will just preview a lesson right here, going into the agenda. And then these are all little video modules that they can watch. And then for some of the sections, in order to track that they have completed the topic, there is a, oh, I haven't completed the first one. There is a lesson at the end of the topic. So this allows for a little bit of assessment so they understand the content that they're going through. So I'm going to go back to the online professional learning library. And again, there's two different ways that you can decide if you're interested in starting with Sanford Harmony and doing the online training. There's the individual pathway, and then there's the group training pathway. And then our English and Spanish kits, we're very excited to launch our brand new look and feel of the design. I will show you that we have all of our kits available online. For pre-K through second grade, we also have the Spanish storybooks and the QC cards available. So I'm going to jump into the pre-K through kindergarten kit. At the top of the browser, you'll see there's all the English content. This is exactly the same materials that you'll see in a hard copy printed book, printed kits. So there is the Meet Up and Buddy Up book, you have the QC cards, and then the 5 different storybooks that are based on our focus themes. And then at the bottom, there is the Spanish content. So this is all of our materials that have been translated into Spanish for you guys to use. We are very, very excited that we can offer this and allow this product to be available to Spanish speakers as well. And then one thing I would like to show you, I'll click into one of these so you can see how it looks like within the digital kits online. You're able to load the materials, so you can choose to read the book full screen, click through the storybooks. You also have the opportunity to download the document, or you can print it as well. So it's very exciting. There's definitely different views that you can use. And then I think this is definitely will come in hand for your staff as well when they are looking to print some of this materials, or teachers, you guys as well. But those activity sheets that are in the back of the book. So if I will go to the back of the book here and click a couple pages back, but you will see these activity sheets. You can print them, and you can print selected pages, which is wonderful because then you can just get exactly what you're looking for to use in your classroom. So I will go ahead and exit out of full screen. But yeah, feel free to navigate this. We would love for you to sign up with Sanford Harmony if you are not already. These are definitely some great valuable SEL tools that we have available for you as far as our kit materials go. If you're a current user and you're not already signed up into the Online Professional Learning Library, I welcome you to check your email for an email that was sent last week, or feel free to reach out to our online ambassador, Rachel Escobedo. So back to the Online Professional Learning Library. So we've covered the online training and the English and Spanish digital kits. Then we also have our training resource library, and this takes you to some additional materials that we have available for you, which include building a training agenda, our note-taking sheet that you can use in conjunction with the Sanford Harmony online training, as well as our scope and sequence that you can see how our focus themes align with your grade level, and then some additional activity sheets that you can use in the classroom for saying hello, or as well as some Z printables so that you can decorate your class with Z. And then the next item we have is our webinars. So obviously, if you guys are on the webinar, you are very familiar with them. We thank you for attending. We also have a link here to upcoming webinars. So we do have one upcoming in July, and we are building out our back to school series so we can support you, both those that are interested in Harmony, still wanting to learn more, as well as those who are already implementing Harmony and need some refresher tools and different things like that. And then the other resource that we have available are our on-demand video teaching modules. So if you are a Harmony user or thinking about Harmony, these are definitely great modules that you can access. So I will go ahead and show them to you now. They are organized all by grade level. So if you are teaching pre-K through kindergarten, there's different videos here that align with the Harmony units. So these are different scenarios that you can see how you can teach in the classroom and see those how those focus themes are incorporated within SEL and those course developments. So those are definitely great resources. I encourage you guys to check out whatever grade you're teaching, or have your staff go on here and see how the video modules they can use in their classroom. And then we are also in the process of developing some specific SEL modules. So those will be coming later this summer, but they will be 3 different topics that we have identified as of right now: affirming difference and valuing background knowledge, teachers as agents of change, and working against racial biases. So those are 3 upcoming SEL modules. They're based from the Sanford Inspire program, and they will be able to help you learn more about SEL and those different scenarios, so you can use them in your practices. And then going back, so that covers the 6 different sections that are available on our, oh, sorry, there's one more. Down at the bottom, we also have our app. So this just links to our app page where you're able to download the Sanford SEL app on your tablet. This is for iOS and Apple devices. And I will go back to my presentation now. But these essentially covers the Online Professional Learning Library, which again, we have made this available to you guys so you can use as a summer planning tool with various resources to use to prepare for the upcoming school year and further enhance your SEL in your classrooms or schools. So let me bring this back up. So that's the Online Professional Learning Library. Great resources. Again, if you still need an account, feel free to reach out to us at Sanford Harmony. If you are thinking about Sanford Harmony, and we would love to hear from you. And then our SEL app. So as many of you know, as I briefly mentioned, we do have an SEL app that we have developed that is available for Android and Apple tablets. This is a great way for you guys to use the storybooks. The students have the capabilities to listen to the storybooks for pre-K through second. So all these storybooks are available, as well as different ways to implement Meetup and Buddy Up in the classroom. So you can conduct a meetup through the tablet. You can also use the tools to do Buddy Up. And then all of our quick connection cards are also available on the app. So again, as technology advances, we will be further developing the app. But we would love for you guys to, provide us feedback with how the program works and any other features that you would like to see. So with that, I think that wraps up kind of all of the new things that we have developed and some of the tools that are available for you. So I'm just gonna, I guess, open it up to questions.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for a wonderful walkthrough of our new site. We're really excited about it. A lot of work was put into it, and we can't wait to hear your feedback and see you guys utilize our resources. So if you do have any questions, go ahead and submit them, type them into your questions box on your screen below, if you are on the right side of your screen. If you don't see your little panel, make sure to pop it open by clicking the little orange arrow at the top. That might pop open your box. Okay, we have a couple questions that are coming in. Matthew asks, could online training also qualify people to be train the trainer?
At this time, we do not have the train the trainer option available through the online platform, and we decided that because we really want to have our train the trainers be advocates and really work closely with them. So we do want to keep that as an in-person option only at this time, but it's something we can look and consider in the future.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. Let's see, I have a couple more coming in. So if I have trouble downloading the app, who can I reach out to?
If you have trouble downloading the app, I encourage you to first check out our FAQ section on our website. There's a tab on the top called Sanford SEL app. So there's some FAQs. So review those first before reaching out. But if you have questions about downloading the app, you can email appsupport@sanfordharmony.org. Again, appsupport@sanfordharmony.org.
Awesome. Another question, is the individual training and the group training a similar time frame?
Yes, they are very similar as far as the same content. It's just adapted to different audiences.
Can you repeat how to get an account to have access to the app? What is the process?
If you are a current Sanford Harmony user, you can reach out to us and we will be able to provide you with the link to get direct access to creating an account. If you are not a current Harmony user, we are only offering this for our users. So we would love to sign an MOU with you if you're looking about Sanford Harmony for an SEL program.
Are there plans to expand Harmony for 7th and 8th grade?
At this time, it's something that we are considering, but right now it's only available for pre-K through pre-K through 6th grade.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. Okay. Please keep sending in your questions. We are going to continue to read them. We are told we can use webinars as PD trainings. How can we print or download those PD hours for submission to administration?
Sure. At the end, well, there's two different things I guess I can address with that. For the online training, at the end of the training, if you're doing individual training, you can submit a form that will provide you with a certificate, and that will credit you with however many hours for the training. And then for the group training side of things, if you are an administrator looking to facilitate a group training through the online professional learning library, we ask that you have all of your staff sign in at the beginning of training so they are able to receive their certificate certifying that they were in attendance of the Stanford Harmony training.
Thank you. How much time does it take to complete the group training?
It depends on how in-depth that you would like to go. I would allot at least an hour for your training. However, it can be completed in shorter times if you need to do it in a shorter duration of time.
Yeah, for the group training, you will have activities to do with your fellow teachers and peers. So it really just depends on how much time you're spending on those activities. We already have the old books, but are interested in a hard copy of the Spanish edition. Is there any way we can get them?
Yeah, at this time, Spanish is not going to be offered at all in print. So if that is something that you are looking for, feel free to inquire with us, as if we do get enough people interested in it, then we can consider printing it.
Okay. If I completed the online training but I did not receive a certificate, who should I speak to?
If you have not received a certificate for the online training, feel free to reach out at stanfordharmony@nu.edu or your online ambassador.
All right, well, we have one more minute for your questions, so go ahead and send them in. Will the new design work with the latest design? Barbara, can you please specify what you're referring to? Okay, we're going to wrap this up today. If you do have any, okay, we just had a few more questions flood in. We'll go ahead and take a look at them. What kinds of activities are incorporated into the group and or individual trainings? I can speak to that one. Yeah. So for the group trainings, there are questions for you guys to answer that the person, you're watching a video of someone speaking. Her name is Annie. She was recorded. She's one of our master trainers, and she will prompt you and your group to answer questions together, to do activities together, pull out your materials, walk you through the materials, explore your quick connection cards. So it is really a replica of what we do in an on-site training. We wanted to keep it as similar as possible, even though this is done virtually. So that's what you'll be doing for group training. For individual, the activities are a little bit different since you'll be by yourself, but it will, again, you do have assessment questions. You have an opportunity to explore your materials. At certain times, you'll be prompted to open your box, open your quick connection cards, and then to start thinking about planning time. For both group and individual training for online, there will be time allotted to plan either by yourself or plan with your team to think about how you're going to start implementing Sanford Harmony and the activities that we provide. Okay, so Barbara specified, she said, I currently have the old version, and you mentioned on the call that you have a new design. So
Yeah, so if you currently have one of our existing kits, we encourage you to go ahead and access the new design online. Those are the materials that I showed you. If you go to the English and Spanish kits, the materials are available in the new design online. So if you, again, it's just the same content as before, it's just looks a little more updated. Somebody asked about the app, if it's available for Chromebooks. At this time, it is not. We only have it available for iOS and Android devices. But again, if we get enough users using our app, which we're very excited about, then we can consider further developments for additional platforms.
Okay, everyone, that's going to wrap up our session today. Thank you so much for your questions. If you do have further questions, please feel free to email me at rescobedo@nu.edu. That is rescobedo@nu.edu. I'll show my information one more time. There's my email. Go ahead and send me your questions, and I can get them answered for you. And with that, have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take a look at our online resources. We are excited to have you on board, or if you are interested, again, in joining Sanford Harmony, you can also email myself or email the Sanford Harmony at nu.edu. All right, thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.